up? What's up? How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, y'all. Why I feel like this weekend flew by? Why do I feel like the damn weekend flew by? I'm just like, yo, damn, the weekend flew by. It's like Sunday already. Tomorrow is right back to damn Monday, my least favorite day of the damn week. But nevertheless, we are here and we are ready for our review. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I sure am. A day of relaxation, a day of craziness, a day some everything happened today. Damn, all good stuff though. All good stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Let's go ahead and get into our show, child. Y'all know why we're here. If you saw the description, hello, hello. Somebody said, "Hey, CR, what up? Who we got in here? Who we got in here? Let me see who y'all rep y'all city right quick. Where y'all from? Let me know right quick. While we still waiting on everybody to get in here. We're gonna get started here in a second. Let me know where y'all from. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? We got Baltimore in the house. I know Baltimore's here because y'all stay up in here. I know New York is here. I know Baltimore's here. I know Florida is definitely here, okay? Because y'all be in here deep, okay? I know Georgia's in here. South Carolina definitely got to be in here. Maryland got to be up in here. New Jersey, I know be up in here. Y'all be in here, okay? Do we have anybody out of the country that's in our chat tonight? I see y'all. Ooh, child. Yes, honey. Come on. Let me see. Let's see where y'all. All right, Dallas. I see Dallas. Chicago is repping. New York is in out. New York City is in out. My New York crew. I love y'all. All right. Yes, honey. I see Rhode Island is in the house, honey. I see another Dallas in the house. I see Virginia, VA. I got family there. I got family in New York too. Says Aries Girl Podcast. That's a content creator. Thanks for being here, love. New Orleans is in the house. Yes, honey. North Carolina. Got family in North Carolina. St. John, Canada. Come on, Canada. Okay. North Carolina. Come on. Raise up. That's my song. All right. Alabama's in the house. Okay. Cleveland, Arlington, Texas. Yes, honey. Lafayette, Louisiana. Look at me. Yes, girl. Come on up in here. Locust Grove, Georgia. Yes. Columbia, South Carolina. Chicago, Houston, Texas, Indiana, H-Town. Okay. Somebody rocking, knocking devils. That's my group, H-Town. All right. Yes. New York. I see some more New York. Y'all be in here deep, okay? Y'all be in here deep. New Orleans is in here deep tonight, too. Savannah, Georgia. Georgia's in here deep. North Carolina's deep. South Florida. Yes, honey. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Yes, girl. Come on through here. South Carolina's in here. St. Louis is in here. ATL is in the house. Arkansas is in the house. Charlotte. Y'all already know that's my stomping ground. Charlotte, honey. Okay. I can tell y'all a few places in Charlotte, honey. Carowinds Drive. What's the other road that I know about? North Tryon, South Tryon, that's downtown. Don't get me started, honey. I know Charlotte now. I know Charlotte. I can get on the road right now and go to Charlotte. Sacramento, California, Pensacola, Florida, Louisiana's in the house. Yes, y'all are, honey. Trinidad. Hold on now, Trinidad is in the house. Come on now, talk about God. Yes, girl. Come on here, Miss Ayoka Trim. Come on here, ma'am, all the way from Trinidad. Yes, honey. Rep. Let's see. West Palm Beach, Florida is in the house. Seattle's in the house. Okay. Arizona. I see y'all. Yes, honey. Forest City, Arizona. Y'all in here. Huntsville. All right, Huntsville. We might have to talk because I might need some tea from Huntsville. Prince George County, Maryland. Okay. Yes, Maryland. Detroit is in the house. The D is in the house. Philly's in the house. Come on, Philly. Queens, New York. I know y'all in the house, honey. Yes. Come on. Memphis, Tennessee. Yes, Memphis. Y'all be busting heads down there. We don't play with y'all in Memphis. All right, Illinois, I see y'all. Come on, ATL and New York. Okay, you repping too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The North and the South. Let's see. What is that? T-Town, Alabama. Okay. Come on, Houston. I see some more Louisiana. Yes, y'all in here. Come on, Florida. Nashville's in the house. West Virginia's in the house. I got family in Virginia. All right, Queens, New York. Okay, come on. Mississippi. The SIP is in the house. Akron, Ohio is in the house. Come on, Akron. I see you. DC is in the mother freaking house. Okay, Cleveland, Ohio. Yes, honey. AKA the land. Come on, land. Lake Norman. I know what Lake Norman is. Okay, I know right where Lake Norman is. I sure the hell do. Somebody said they're ready for the last. Oh, we about to get into it. Montreal, Canada. Come on, Montreal. Toronto is in the house. Canada is in the house tonight, okay? Hazelhurst, Mississippi is in the house tonight, okay? Hot Atlanta, I see y'all. A-Town down. New York, y'all in here deep, okay? I love my New York people. I do. All right, somebody said home of Al B. Sure. I know that's right. You better tell them, okay, Mount Vernon. You better tell them Mount Vernon. All right. Y'all in here tonight. Come on now. Come on. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. Yes, baby. Let's get started. Thank you for being here, Linda Gamble, my mod, and everybody else in the house. All right. Let's go and get started, child, because y'all see this? We've been working, girl. Working hard for the money. This is our review, baby. Well, I've been taking notes because y'all know I like to give y'all every intricate detail when we're talking about the show. So let's get into it. Season 8, episode 8 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Sunni'S Destiny has arrived, honey. This episode is a little bit better. Now, I think the ratings might shoot up just a little bit on this episode because, baby, there was a confrontation between Sunni and Destiny, girl. So it was a little happening going on. Mel done cussed Marceau's ass out. I was like, thank you, Mel, girl. And you ain't need no liquid courage like Tisha's ass did to be trying to tell somebody out. But this episode was giving. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Yes, child. Y'all still repping in there. Said, Lord have mercy, the episode. Right. Okay. Yes. All right. So let's get into it. So the episode actually picks up because you guys know they left us with a cliffhanger between Marceau and Melody last episode, which was episode 7. So Melody confronts Marceau at the coffee shop where they were sitting about him texting free Martell and says, nah, free Tisha. That's what Melody is telling Marceau. Like, free Tisha, nigga. You got this girl bound up in the house like Rapunzel, and she want to let down her damn hair, but you don't want her to do nothing out here. All right. So Marceau says to Mel, well, now you're talking shit, okay? Says Mel says that you shouldn't have shown me that. Talking about the text message, okay? Says, because how dare you? How dare you talking about some free Martell, okay? So Melody tells Marceau, says that if you see DV with a person's charge, then you don't be out here saying no, free that person, because that means that they are guilty of something, okay? I said that y'all were waiting on my review. Thanks. I'm here, girl. I'm here. I was getting it together. All right. So Marceau then says that that's not facts, okay? Melody says that I should kick your ass up in this damn place. I was like, get it, Mel. Okay. All right. So Melody says that the energy that you have, that you couldn't hit me on my cell to actually, you know, to come at me with that. Like, you talking to everybody else, you couldn't hit me on my cell and clear this up while you all in my damn business. Okay. She said you could have hit me and said, hey, are you and the kids good? And Marceau replied by saying that, you know what? Says that I wouldn't have got no response. He says that I probably would have got a who is this? Meaning that Mel would have blocked his ass and wouldn't have known who that was texting. Okay, that's what he was trying to say. So Melody says, actually, I got your number in my phone, so I would have known if it were you that, you know, were trying to reach me and or text me. All right. Y'all know Mel done block every damn body. She done block everybody on the cast. She be on that kind of time. All right, so Marceau then says that while we're rebuilding, he says, I look out the zone. He says, and I'm comfortable texting you. He said, I'm not comfortable texting you, asking what's going on. He said, and to make it seem like I'm nosy or fishing for info, which you always do. Does Marceau not always be fishing for info and all up in everybody's damn business? And he do that shit so he can get scenes. We talked about that last time. He do that in order to get scenes on the show. And I'm noticing he's doing more confessionals as well, which gives him more screen time. You ain't slick, Marceau. We see you. We see you, okay? All right, so Melody goes on to say to tell your wife to text me then, okay? So Marceau says that by the time that we get the info, it's like 2 years old. Good for your ass, because you shouldn't be in her damn business, all right? So Melody says that it don't matter, says that this dude that you chose to be friends with, talking about Martell. So Marceau cuts her off, says, and who you married. So they're kind of arguing back and forth. Well, you knew him first, and you knew him before I did. And he's saying, well, you married him. That's who you chose to marry and have kids with. So they on that bullshit back and forth. So Melody then tells Marceau, says that you knew Martell before I knew him. And says that we're all trying to kind of move forward past all this stuff. All right. Marceau says that I don't feel like you're going forward. Says that you're holding on to things, Melody. He also goes on to say that we make a statement and then invite you to our expo, and then you come in upset about a statement, okay? So he's trying to downplay the fact that he was wrong for reaching out and or giving a statement when that was not his damn business, all right? It was not your place to do that. So he says that I was praying for you in that statement. I said, nigga, do you even pray? You don't even look like you pray, Marceau. You really don't. Lies and bullshit. All right, so Melody then goes on to say that going forward, give me the same courtesy that I give y'all. Says that when people ask me about you and Tisha and Schultz, says I don't give them anything. And y'all know she can give them a lot when it comes to Tisha and Marceau and their business with the courts and all of that. Like Melody know their business, but she don't be out there on that kind of time of telling their stuff like they be telling hers. So Marceau says that when do we just jump in anybody's business? Okay. I took some notes. I was like, when? Were you asking me or Mel? Because, I mean, hell, I can do a rundown right quick. You was in Moses and Sunny business about how their relationship transpired. You was in Lewis and Tiffany business when they was on the damn show and about had them fighting. You had Mel and you was in Mel and Martell's business always. Stormy and Courtney, you done fell out with them and in their damn business. And then, of course, the millimeters this season, you in the millimeters business because you damn calling their name every other damn scene. So it's giving you in everybody's damn business except your own, sir. All right. Oh, broke down ass. So Melody then says that you talked about me with the shade. All right. So production then rolls tape back to Melody confronting Marceau about him saying, what if we have a video of someone's mother? Meaning when they were trying to insinuate that Miss Van had some type of explicit video out with Basement Billy, at which we all know that to be lies. Okay. Melody said that's actually crossing the line. Okay. So he's kind of looking at her all crazy, like he don't understand what she's saying, but she kind of looking at him like, yes, bitch, I said that. So Marceau is then seen in a clip with Tisha saying that Mel's fans are a group of deplorables and they're like cult supporters. They're using that word a lot this season. Melody supporters and her millimeters. All of the cast, I'm noticing, you guys, as we get through this review, all of the cast are starting to talk about the millimeters. Tisha and Kimmy talked about it when they had to sit down with Melody. Now we've heard Stormy, she's going to be talking about it. Destiny was talking about it to Tisha. Everybody's talking about the damn millimeters, including Martell, including what's the child name? Nell. Everybody's talking about the damn millimeters this season, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it, including Maurice as well. So Marceau then tells Melody, says that your crazy fans are out of control, says that they're brainless and they're zombies that follow you and do whatever you tell them to do. He says that you enable them when you talk about Martell. How is that? Do people not have a brain of their own to do what they want to do? I keep saying that they act like the millimeters have like some special meeting that they're not privy to, where everybody's sitting in this meeting with Melody say, okay, tomorrow at 6:30, we're going to all activate and tear people's ass cheeks off and just go off and snap off on people. Yeah, no, that does not happen. I mean, if it did, y'all, nobody forward me the damn email. I mean, can y'all let a sister know if we're going to be snapping on somebody or not? Because I didn't get the memo. But anyway, Melody responds by saying that I ain't got to activate a mother effing person. Melody was throwing out the F-bombs on this episode because she was tired of his ish. So she said, and second of all, you want me to control people that I don't even know? She said that while your mother-in-law comes for me, calling me all kinds of bitches and hoes, get the fuck out of here. Melody was on that. I was like, ooh, you better read him down, sis. Okay. So Melody was getting crunk in this little episode. Okay. And she said that we ain't doing no shenanigans and we ain't fist to play like that. This is Melody talking. She says that she said, matter of fact, I'm about to go on that note because she said that you done pissed me off. So Melody at this point was mad because he's trying to insinuate that Melody have these cult followers that she just be like, okay, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to drag this person. We're going to, bully this person or whatever. And she says, and tell your family to keep my mother effing name out their mouth. She said, and keep my kids out of their mouth as well. So Marceau, he kind of sits there, look like, oh shit, like what did I just activate over here? Because Melody was digging in his ass over there. So Melody goes via confessional, and she says that this is the double standard I be talking about. She says that exists in this group. Okay, talking about the Scotts and everyone else on the damn show. She said that a double standard every which way and all around. She says this is the prime example that I'll be talking about. So Melody gets up and she gets ready to leave while Marceau kind of sits there looking crazy after Melody done cussed his ass out. And she just up and left. She ain't paid for her damn tea because she was like, look, bitch, you invited me here. You want to come here and talk? You pay for this damn tea. So she walked the hell up out the door. He then goes via confessional again to get more camera time. And he says that Melody is figuratively and literally walking away from the truth. He goes on to say that Melody knows what the millimeters do for her and she likes it. So, of course, she's not going to stop something that she likes. So that is what he's saying. I'm like, what? He is so delulu. So Marceau then goes to the cashier to stand up there looking like, okay, what is going on? Do y'all get ready to fight? Like, what is this? Because it was like a little commotion over there. So Marceau says to the cashier, says, of course, I'll take care of the bill, ma'am, since she ran out without paying, okay? But I'm like, didn't y'all say y'all were millionaires on the show? So 2 little cups of tea or coffee is not gonna set you back none. I mean, I know y'all ain't got no coverings over y'all plugs in your house, and I know y'all back taxes and shit ain't paid over there at Black. But I mean, damn, you can't afford 2 cups of coffee or tea about this bitch. Like, get to it, sir. So Marceau then says, see, that's how they do. They get loud and then they don't want to pay nothing. He was trying to insinuate that Mel was trying to get loud to run out on it. But y'all know Mel could have paid for that coffee if she wanted to. Mel probably could have bought the whole damn store if she wanted to. You, Marceau, not so much. All right. All right. So moving on to the next scene, honey, is Stormy is meeting with Destiny at this place in Huntsville called Vibes for Drinks and Conversation. They're catching up. This is when Stormy is getting ready to ask Destiny to come to her event and to also let her know that she invited Sunny and Moses and kind of see where she is in terms of coming to the event, knowing that they're going to be there. So Stormy arrives first, child, with his afro and this tight ass dress on. Y'all got to give it to her. She looks great since she, Ozempic done kicked in, so she looks great or whatever. I got to, give flowers what flowers do, I guess. Had her beak and all that and told y'all she was sitting there. So she's sitting there waiting on Destiny. So Stormy, she orders her drink while she's sitting waiting for Destiny's ass to get there because she's a little late. Who then comes dressed. Destiny finally shows up, who's dressed like a first lady child in this lace top with this Dottie Peoples bun that her ass always wear, and her City Trends earrings and City Trend bag, okay? Usual attitude in tow when she arrives. So she speaks to Stormy as she sees her. They kind of hug it out. It's always weird for me seeing the two of them. Yes, child, whole beak. It's always weird seeing the two of them hugging it out after they were in that whole dynamic of almost fighting, where Destiny picked up a chair because she knew Stormy was about to knock her damn bun off. So she picked up that chair because she knew what it was. I think Stormy, she might be able to throw little hands a little bit if she ain't crying, because we know, baby, when she gets mad like that, she get to crying, and baby. Anywho, so Stormy says that they're meeting about her event and wants to make sure that Destiny is attending because she invited Sunny and Moses, as I said before. So they have small chitter chatter and about the kids, how the kids, how your mama doing, girl, how your kids doing, or whatever. So so they're talking about that. Production then rolls a clip of Destiny and Stormy almost about to fight, like we just talked about. They're saying that they're happy that they kind of got over that hump and that they're friends and they're able to be in the same room without all the drama and shenanigans that they were going through. So Destiny asked, how is business? And I was like, why the fuck do you want to know? Because you're going to ask her for some money, because everybody seems like everybody on the damn cast is having to loan your ass some money. So why you don't know how business is going? Maybe you need a few bills paid like Mel had to do and like Sunny had to do and like Moses' ass was up over there doing. So Destiny asks, how is that business and all that going on? So Stormy tells her that the business is good and that she had to move to another warehouse. So Destiny is like, why you got to move to another warehouse? She said she had to move for space reasons. They got a 30,000 square foot warehouse. She says it plus, that crazy ass blogger, which we all know to be Black Titanic, she was calling her, came to my warehouse, on the bullshit, like stalking me or whatever, okay? But Stormy actually lied when she says that she was outside when BT, aka Black Titanic, walked up on her at the warehouse. That's not how it happened. If you guys saw my video yesterday, Stormy was inside the warehouse and she happened to notice Black Titanic outside. She never came outside. She came to the door, but she never came outside. She made it seem like she was just outside hanging out. Black Titanic just walked up on her, spooked her, and a whole, altercation ensued. And that's not how it happened. So she lied about that. She says, then, of course, y'all know she started crying and acting all crazy. Then she started threatening Black Titanic as well. And she pretty much was hiding behind a locked door, going crazy. I was like, why is she going from 0 to 1,000 so quick? I mean, I wasn't warranted. She sat up there and made it seem like this woman came over there like with guns ablazing and was ready to like beat her ass or something. I was like, girl, it was not that serious. So Stormy says that she felt violated. She said that she felt hurt, etc. She says by Black Titanic popping up on her child. All right, so Stormy also says that she's been through other things, but the only way to get through it is to get through it, girl. Whatever. All right, so moving on. So they go through. I ain't even gonna say that. So Stormy lets Destiny know that she had dinner with Melody, and she asked Destiny, did she know about it? Why would she know about that? Did y'all have a conversation about that? And why was that important for you to bring up to Destiny, knowing that the two of them are not friends and really don't care about each other? Destiny don't give no damns or fucks about you having any lunch, dinner, or breakfast with Melody. She don't care about that, okay? Because Destiny was sitting there looking like, no, I didn't hear about that. Like, why would you tell me that? So Stormy says that she wishes that they could squash things and that she went to Carlos King's podcast. She says, and the energy was actually good between me and Melody. So Destiny sitting there looking like, okay, like, again, why are you telling me that? Okay. So Destiny says that it was good. Destiny said it was good energy at the podcast because she heard about Sunny and Moses being there and that whole, back and forth where, they said that Sunny was kind of popping off and had like a little attitude or whatever. So Stormy says, between us, it was great energy between us, meaning her and Mel. So production shows a clip where Stormy and Melody were like backstage before they kept, before Mel went on stage. They were smiling, they were complimenting each other. Girl, you look good. Oh my God, you look good. That was them backstage. They were cordial. They kind of hugged it out. They were laughing. I was like, okay, this is a different energy between the two of them. So Destiny said, was it real energy? Destiny wants everybody to have a problem with Melody so bad because she don't like Melody. So she was trying to kind of, I guess, like insinuate that, look, I don't like Melody, and how is it that you're getting along with her when I don't get along with her? So she's asking Stormy, was it real energy, or was Melody like faking this energy when they were around each other? So Stormy replied, she said that I would hope so. So Destiny was like, yeah, okay, girl. All right. So Destiny goes via confessional. She says that what's so jarring to me is that everybody else in Mel's world operates in black and white, but she gets to play in the gray all day. She said that you can't be Corella DeVille and play in the gray. She said that she said you're gonna be black and white. She said, yeah. So she was trying to be, funny when she said that. I was like, Destiny, that was not a read, girl. Okay, you did not clear the girls with that at all. All right, sit your ass down. So Stormy says that she met with Melody to see where she and Martell were at because she wasn't at Mel's, because he wasn't at Nell's party rather. So she says that she saw them together all the time since the divorce. And I'm trying to figure out when that happens because we already know that Mel and Martell can't be around each other. So when is it that you saw Mel and Martell in the same space around each other all the time, Stormy? That sounds like a little cap, sis. All right. So she says, I was leery inviting them into the same space because I didn't know what energy they had. So Destiny said that why would you invite them both in the same space anyway? So this sounds like a side chick talking. Destiny sounded like a whole side chick talking when she was asking, why would you invite them in the same space? Why would you care if they're in the same space? Again, that's not your damn business, okay? So Stormy says, I want to invite everybody, to be honest with you. She says that Mel ain't coming because Martell is going to be there. So Destiny was like, obvious. That's how she was looking like, yeah, okay, obvious. So Stormy is kind of, she says that she's giving warnings to people with beef that is going to be at her party because she wants this person to know that this person that they don't like is going to be there. She wants everybody to be there, but she's letting everybody know up front. Okay, I know you don't like this person, but they're going to be at my party. So I got to respect her a little bit for that instead of just kind of having people come into the party and be blindsided by people that they don't like. Okay, so I can respect that. Okay, so no, Stormy, I don't like your ass. I'm just saying I respect that. Okay, moving on. So Stormy says, I invited Sunny and Moses. So Destiny starts rolling her eyes like, here we go with the bullshit. She kind of looks like, ugh, like, why you invite them? So Destiny says, I felt away. Now I don't feel anything. Yes, you do. You are very much so pressed like a good old panini at the fact that this girl invited them to, because all night your ass is going to be uncomfortable. All night you're going to be staring at them. All night you're going to feel away seeing that they sitting up in there with his hand on the back of her, with his arm on the back of her chair, and they hugged up. So you are going to feel away. And your ass probably didn't sleep good that night thinking of the fact that they're going to be there, and you're going to probably get a chance to see Moses again. But Sunny is going to be there, which is going to kind of throw your energy off because you don't like the fact that he moved on. And the fact that she getting that good ping, 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 and you can't get it no more. Yeah, that's what it feels like. So Stormy says, well, what's up with that? Like, why are you looking like that whenever I said that Moses and Sunny going to be there? So Destiny explains that he reached out to her to talk to her and clear the air after everything hit the blogs, and says that he showed up without his wedding ring on, and says that he was talking in crazy circles and she was confused. It sounds like you added some shit to it there. I feel a lot up in there somewhere, Destiny. Okay. Saying she said that she was professional. She says that saying that Sunny was professional, and if she was professional, then she wouldn't have my dingaling. That's what Destiny was trying to say. She said that Sunny was trying to say that she was being professional in her job, but if she was being professional, then she would not have had my dingaling. Okay, I was like, what? See, that's why you mad. That's why you mad, because she got your thing over there and you can't get it no more. All right. I said, there it is right there. You mad because Sunny is sitting on your chrome over there and you can't sit on it no more. So Stormy then says that, and you hadn't seen her? So Destiny said, who? Like she don't know who she's talking about. She says, Stormy. Stormy says, yeah, Sunny. So you hadn't seen Sunny? So Destiny said, why would I need to see her? Okay. Destiny always try to act like she's so unbothered and be so bothered. Okay. So the next scene is Tisha and Martell. They're meeting up at Schultz, where they ain't got shit going on because they ain't doing no business. They ain't got nothing going on. Tisha pulls up, child, in a new rented leased Mercedes, fit for the show, because y'all know she got that raggedy blue one, with her white City Trends boots on, honey, going in there to talk about the millimeters with Martell. Child, where the hell you get these cheap ass boots from? And that big ass oversized blue suit she was wearing, I don't know where the hell she got that from. It looked like one of Wanda's suits. But anywho, so Martell, he's already there with a female employee, which they call her the chief of staff of what I don't know. Her name is MJ Hall, is what they said on the screen. So Tisha gives Martell this church hug and ask him what was he and MJ discussing. They are so weird. They're dynamic. Their energy is weird. They're supposed to be husband and wife. I don't see any like love between the two of them. It's the way that she kind of like a church girl, like, hey, how you doing? I was like, girl, y'all energy be like weird. So Martell says that she's helping out the new girl MJ as a property manager. But I'm like, what is she managing? Because y'all ain't doing shit. What does she make? Child. Anyway, so MJ, the girl MJ, who's sitting there with them, she gets up to get ready to go to Black because she said she got to go over there and help them. But I said, well, what? They ain't got but two customers over there. What you rushing out the door for two customers for? Plus, she said that that particular day was her wedding anniversary, her 1-year wedding anniversary. So you about to go over there and serve two customers versus going home and enjoying your 1-year anniversary with your husband. To be child by. MJ says that she get ready to go. She walks out the door. Tisha's like, yay, 1-year anniversary. Yay, that's so great. She says, 1 year is always the tough year. And I was like, yes, we know, because your husband was out there finagling in them damn streets during that time because your ass, Tisha, was pregnant, okay? Tisha was pregnant during the first year of their wedding, and Martell was running the streets. How do I know? Because her mama put it out there, okay? Martell was out in them streets while they had their first year. And Tisha even said on national television, she didn't even think that she and Martell was going to even make it during that time because they had some really, really tough times within their first year because he didn't think his ass wanted to be married after he married her in a whole pow wedding because she was 5 to 6 months pregnant during that time. Okay, you heard it right here on my show. So Martell, honey, then says that things weren't that bad. He was trying to be sarcastic, and he says that he was so much in love. Yeah, you was in love with the streets, not with your wife, okay? Because she was home pregnant, waiting on your ass to get home from the Red Roof Inn, having your said threesomes, okay? Allegedly. Moving on, child. So Tisha rolls her eyes after he says what he says. Martell then tells Tisha about the meetup that he had with Melody, in which Tisha's kind of looking like, tell me everything and tell me all of it, because you know she don't like the two of them in the same room because that makes her nervous because she knows her husband has eyes for Melody. All right. So Tisha says that Melody had to gather you. Melody had to gather you. Y'all know that fake laugh she do. I was like, girl. So so she says that Martell and Mel was upset about him commenting on, says that Melody was upset about him commenting on Martell, whatever that means. Okay, says so then Tisha says, says that she did say that to me as well, and that ain't really nothing to get upset about. So she was trying to downplay that. So she goes on to say, Tisha says that did she tell you that she felt that we did not stick up for her? So Martell said that she even said that you got my number like it was a Super Bowl trophy or something like that. So Tisha says that ain't nobody calling you talking about Melly. Ain't nobody calling you and you don't return nobody text messages. Are you calling or texting, Tisha? Are you calling or texting, girl? If I call you, why the fuck are you texting? I mean, pick up the phone. But anywho, so Tisha says that I'm not pressed like that. I'm not gonna be DMing her either. Well, you probably can't DM her because your ass is blocked. I'm pretty sure. Because Melanie don't really fool with you like that. Okay, it's called filming with you because that's her job. Outside of that, we already know Melody says when they finish rapping, when they wrap up filming, she don't fool with them hoes on no level. Okay, the long or the short way. All right, so Marceau then says that she did say that your mom was doing the most on social media and doing that whole social media thing again, where she was talking about her. All right, so Tisha sits there looking like she's busted because, of course, she knows what Wanda, or her mama rather, be doing on social media, on Instagram and on her YouTube channel, because all she does is talk about Melody and all the content creators and anybody else. And her ass ain't even monetized, which is crazy to me. But anywho, so Marceau then says that I don't know. He said, because I don't follow them, which is a whole damn lie. You actually do follow Melody, because how the hell do you know everything that she's doing if you don't follow her? How do you know what the millimeters are doing if you don't follow her? Marceau actually does follow her, but you don't want people to know you follow her. And I feel like you might have a second page, okay, because you do be on there talking to women all the time. So I'm going to give that you be on there probably on your little fake account that probably Tisha don't know about, but you actually do follow Melody. You do, because you be trying to see what she's up to so you can be all up in her damn business, okay? So Tisha sitting there all nonchalant. She says, I don't know. She says that I've asked my mom several times to stop. So I don't know. Like, she don't really care. Like, I asked her to stop. She don't listen to me or whatever. She says, I've asked her not to even talk about Mel for sure. How you going to ask her not to talk about Mel when you talking about Mel to her? Girl, okay. So Marceau says that, well, she had a great point about her crazy, deplorable fans. She says that Marceau, how can I control my fans when you can't control your mother-in-law? Okay. So Tisha says, but she can control them. And they actually listen to her. She says that they haven't even tried. That's the thing. I keep saying, why do they feel like Melody has these special powers over people? Melody already said, I don't know them people. They just fans of mine. They love me. They stick up for me. They drag people on my behalf. Like, I don't have a special meeting to tell these people to calm down. I mean, it's no more than the damn Beehive. Just like Beyonce have the Beehive, honey, they go hard for Beyonce. Get online and say something about Beyonce and sit on their damn buzz your ass up out of there. The Beehive will buzz your ass up out of there. Beyonce don't be on there like, okay, guys, pipe it down. Stop the buzzing. She don't do that. She just let y'all do what you do. She can't control nobody and what they say, no more than Melody can control the damn millimeters. I mean, damn. So Tisha, so Marceau says that I think that's a valid point. All right. So so here he goes pushing at Tisha again. So he done flipped it from agreeing with Tisha to now agreeing with Mel and get ready to push Tisha out. So Tisha says, no, it's not a valid point. Says that should we tell my mom to get active too? Like, she, trying to say that Melody be telling that millimeters to get active. She says she actually tells her fans to get active. Okay, when did Melody do that? I ain't seen that shit nowhere. So Tisha says that those fans are crazy and she's aware of what they're doing. Okay, what have they done to you, sis? Okay, because you're going real hard. So Marceau then says that she does not control her fans. It says that your mother do be doing some of the same stuff that we're actually talking about, Tisha. So she kind of looks like, hold up, how does get on me when we supposed to be talking about Mel? Why are you fussing at me when we supposed to be together dragging and talking about Mel? He always flip it on Tisha because he always want to argue her down and fuss her ass out. All right. So Tisha says that Mel is deflecting and that she's talking about controlling my mom instead of taking accountability for her fans. She can't take accountability for no damn fans. Fans say what the hell they want to say. All right, so Marceau then says that Mel made a valid point. He says that I'll accept it, I'll adapt to it, and I'll change it and try to grow. All right. He says that he regrets to taking Mel's advice. Hold on. He said he refers to taking Melody's advice for the Black Expo, and he says that he wants to move forward. Okay, so Tisha kind of nods like, all right, Martho, whatever you say. All right. So next scene is Stormy is at her event space for the party, which is getting ready to come up. Things is getting ready to pick up for this episode. Thank the Lord. All right. This place kind of looks like a chapel or a church or something from the outside, but inside the event, Stormy actually has this place decorated very nice. I don't know who she hired as a decorator, but they did a very, very good job. The colors are like blush. They had red roses. They had like white flowers. They had cute centerpieces, candles, etc. It was really nice. Whoever set it up really, really nice. Okay. It's called the Lovers and Friends Gala. It was very formal, kind of fancy. Like, I was like, okay, I like this. This is cute setup. All right, kind of gave like wedding vibes a little bit. So Ken and Chinny Chin Chin arrives, which is AKA Trish. Okay. They arrive, child, and Stormy sees them and she's glad to see them. She runs over to greet them. She's like, oh my God, hey, how y'all doing? So she's happy to see them. So Stormy asked Chinny Chin Chin, aka Trish, if she wants to show, if she wants her to show her what she's actually gonna be doing in the actual show. And Trish is like, yeah, sure. I don't know why she act like that. So Stormy explains to her what she'll actually be doing, how the show is gonna go. And she just kind of standing there taking it in. Ken is standing there, he's looking and he's taking it in as well. So they kind of pan the room where they're showing girls kind of hanging from the dancers, like kind of hanging from the ceiling. These are like dancers, maybe like exotic dancers or whatever. It's looking like it's gonna be like a wild event of some sort. Trish is kind of looking confused. Ken kind of looks anxious, and he says that he bought some silk boxers, okay, to wear. Yes, KBR, Chinny Chin Chin, honey, that's her new name. So Stormy explains to Ken that Trisha will walk up to him all sensual, child, like this right here. And then she's gonna spin around on him, and then Ken is gonna come behind her and then do the little drops on her, the little oil drops that Stormy has all down and up and down her bike and up and down her arm or whatever. And Trish is kind of looking like, hell no, I ain't doing this shit. So he's just gonna be rubbing her down with the hot oils, baby child. I said, hold up. Now, this is giving a little bit too much. So Trish is already looking uncomfortable with what Stormy is saying she wants her and Ken to be doing. So Stormy tells Trish that she wants her to do it since she has all that ass. So I don't know why you looking at her like that. I ain't even gonna lie, Trish, no homo, Trish was serving body, okay? Y'all know she's a workout individual child. She works out, she says 3 times a day, and it shows. Her body is banging. I ain't even gonna hold you. All right, flat stomach, ass was definitely on fat. I can't even hold you on that. No homo again, okay? But she was very, 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 very nervous, okay? Somebody said Trish is very phony as hell. So Stormy said that she is not sure why Trish is so nervous because she has the body. She does have the body. All right, she says that if it was her, that she wouldn't even be able to keep no damn clothes on. I was like, well, girl, just hold on, because that Ozempic girl is going to catch up here soon enough. And you can go ahead and be naked out here, girl, okay? Anywho, so they, Trish and Ken and Chinny Chin Chin, honey, they go back to the back of the event to get ready to change and to do what they're going to do back there, child. People are starting to arrive at the event. Ken and Trisha, they're taking pictures. Dancers, they're dancing. Pitbull Betty and her pitbull face walks in, child, with her husband arriving up in there. Sunny and Moses, they show them as they arrive. They're in all red. Everybody's in all red. I guess that's the dress code and the color code for everyone. Nell and her Miss Piggy Wig is in tow, honey, with Chris coming, child. They got on their red together. I said, child, why she wear that damn wig everywhere they go? Do she not have another wig? That same Miss Piggy Wig her ass wear everywhere she go. I said, girl, I ain't feeling that week. Sunny and Moses, they go up to Stormy to speak to speak to her and Courtney. Stormy says, I hope you guys are enjoying the night so far. Sunny then says, well, hopefully, child, because she know it's gonna be some bullshit later on. So Stormy then says, why you say that? And Sunny says, woo, child, says that you never know. She says that I'm not the best taste in everybody's mouth right now, honey. So Stormy says via confessional that hopefully that things go smooth, child, and that they can hash out their differences with everyone, okay? Meaning Destiny. She's the only one's gonna have an issue with Sunny and Moses being there. So they go and sit down. Sunny and Moses go and they find their seats and they sit down to enjoy the event. All right. So Nell and Chris, they're making their rounds, speaking to everybody. Nell says, this looks interesting. And she see the little dancers half dressed, honey, hanging from the damn ceiling, where her husband, child, is standing back watching these said dancers and kind of taking it in. Like Chris, he just stopped like, oh my God, like He couldn't even go speak to nobody because his ass was standing there like looking at all these girls up there twirling around, half dressed with their ass cheeks sticking out in the back. So Nell says that she is surprised to see Sunny. She says, and she's shocked when she sees her. Okay, so Nell goes up to Sunny and Moses acting all fake, saying, "Hey, how y'all doing?" Okay, she introduces herself. Chris does the same because he follows her over there after he done got an eye full of somebody, you know, of the girls up over there, child, or the little stripper girls. So Sunny says that she met Chris and Nell at Martell's wine tasting party over a year ago. So she remembers them after that. So Nell says that she wants to know what's up with Sunny and Moses and Destiny, and she pulls Sunny to the side to be nosy, to be a bone carrier, and everybody else damn business when you need to be focused on the fact that your business just came out that you was a whole side chick. So you had that energy. You ain't want to talk that much when people's asking you about your shit over there about how you was a whole side chick. You were mute. Your kids were saying you were home crying in your pillows, child. Your tears was rolling back in your ears back there, child, because you was upset and mad because everybody's calling you out for being a side chick. But now you want to be over here trying to talk to and question Sunny about how she got with Moses, and you all up in that damn business. Let's get into it. Trying to be damn nosy. All right, so now Nell, honey, Miss Side Chick, she goes on over and Nell says, how did y'all actually hook up? She just dives right in, honey. She dives right in asking Sunny. So how did you and Moses hook up? Okay. If you were supposed to be Destiny's producer. So Sunny looks like, bitch, what? I ain't coming here for this. So Sunny explains, okay, now a year after leaving the show, that Destiny was actually off the show too, girl. So she and Moses actually ran into each other and then they clicked. So she's saying that she and Moses, meaning Sunny and Moses, ran into each other and they just clicked. All right, so Nell says, so did y'all actually know Destiny? So Sunny was like, yes. She says that when I met him, that he was dating other women at the time, and she seemed so far out of the picture during that time. So Nell is looking like, oh my God, like I wasn't expecting that, girl. You kind of blew my wig back. Like, hold on, girl, and pull the wig for her. So Sunny, honey, goes via confessional, and Sunny says the people in Huntsville think that Destiny was in an exclusive relationship with Moses, but that's just not true. She said that he was actually moving around like a single man during that time. Okay, so Chris and Moses, they're actually talking while Sunny and Teen Wolf Hair over there is over there all up in her damn business. All right, so Chris is like, says, I do a little suit thing because Moses was like, oh, you look good over here. You look good, man. He was complimenting. You look good, man. So Chris was like, yeah, I do a little suit thing from time to time, here and there or whatever. So Moses was like, yeah, all right. He was like, yeah, nigga, whatever. So Moses said, I came here looking for some real estate as well. He said that me and her, meaning talking about him and Sunny. So he said that we actually have some investment properties. So Chris was like, oh yeah, most definitely. Okay. So he was like, look, give me a shout out if you guys are planning on coming here and y'all looking, looking for some real estate or whatever, because y'all know Chris does deal in real estate. All right. So they kind of shake hands. So Chris, he kind of walked away. He wasn't all up in Moses' business. He wasn't trying to be prying like Nell was doing over there. Nell was doing the damn most. So Nell child is still digging in Sunny's business. She says, she said that you knew him outside. She said that y'all actually knew each other and y'all knew families. Y'all knew each other's families. She says, so you guys never undermined Destiny in any way. So Sunny says, no, never. She says that I don't cross the line. She says that when I'm in work mode, she says I'm dressed down. She says that I'm grinding. I'm in work mode. She says I'm producing and I'm focused on that. So Moses is kind of sitting back from afar watching the interaction between Nell and Sunny, okay? He like looking like, yeah, I know there's some bullshit over there. I'm going to stay out of it. So Sunny says, yeah, I don't be messing with nobody's man. So Nell says, so you and Destiny went to lunch or dinner? So Sunny says, well, recently, no. She says, but in the past, yes. She said that we were actually in the same space. So Nell kind of looks surprised, like, what do you mean by that? So Sunny says that she, meaning Destiny, invited her to a birthday gathering where Moses was actually there as well. So she says that Sunny said that she paid Moses no mind. She won't own him like that. She said that she knew people that Destiny knew. She said, and she wasn't pursuing Moses. She said, despite the things that is said about her, that she don't move like that. So Sunny also goes on to say that you can't find another woman to say that I move like that and or be trying to take her man. Okay. So Nell's like, oh, okay. So then Sunny says that it just kind of happened. People fall in love in awkward places or whatever. So Nell says, so you tried to reach out to Destiny during this time? So Sunny said, I actually did. She said that right before I posted our wedding photo, I tried to reach out to Destiny. So Nell says, Sunny, like, girl, before you posted the wedding picture, you didn't try to reach out to her before that? So Sunny was like, look, we only dated seriously for like 90 days. So Nell then says, do I think that it's right? No, she says, but I'm not God. She says, and people fall in love. So, hey, she said, hell, I fell in love. Don't we know? And he had a whole wife during that time. So Sunny said, look, I know Nell's friends with Destiny. She says this in her confessional. Sunny says this in confessional. She says, look, I know Nell is friends with Destiny. So she's kind of welcoming me with smiles or whatever. She says, and I'm kind of happy about that. You know, meaning that she was, but Nell was actually using those smiles to be grimy and nosy and be a damn bone carrier to get all the information that she could from Sunny so she can go run her mouth elsewhere. She ain't trying to be your damn friend. She's really friends with Destiny, but she's really trying to get your damn information so she can go and talk to somebody else and dog your ass out. That's what she was trying to do. All right, I saw straight through that shit. So yeah, I won't fall in for that damn smile. So Nell says to Stormy, she says that right there, meaning Sunny's conversation was very interesting. She says that she tells Stormy about so she goes over and she tells Stormy about the conversation that she just had with Sunny. All right, so she's telling Stormy, look, that conversation we just had over there, girl. Ooh, that was interesting. All right, so then she proceeds to tell Stormy what she and Sunny just discussed, which I said is messy as hell. So Nell and Stormy agree that Sunny doesn't come off as, revengeful, okay? And Stormy then says that she didn't know Sunny enough to actually judge her. And she says, even though it didn't look right, she's going to stay out of it. Nell says that she told her the same thing. No, you didn't. Okay, Nell, with your lying ass. So Stormy then says that on the flip side, she said, look, you love who you love, but it looks very complicated, to say the least. So Nell says Nell and Stormy agreed that it's none of their business and they're just going to stay out of it. But my thing is, why say it ain't none of your business? You're going to stay out of it. You done sat there and grilled this girl about the whole damn relationship and how they met and when they got together and who they friends with. You all in the business. Now all of a sudden, it ain't none of your business. You going to stay out of it? Shit, you ain't. What else you going to do? You know all the damn business. You might as well stay out of it. What else you going to ask her? Shit. So Nell says that I'm going to mind my own and keep up with my own damn husband. I was like, yeah, before he leave your ass again for 18 months. All right. Catch that. All right. So they kind of hug it out. Then Destiny child is seen coming in looking like a busted condom. I said, what the hell you got on? You're back out with the back fat, child. I said, oh, child. The boobs was sagging, child. She had on this hooded dress, child, looking a hot damn mess. I said, what you got on? Walked in looking crazy as hell. She's looking around like she was looking for Moses because she knew their ass was going to be there. All right. Then her dress had like the back out and she had back fat and all that shit hanging out. I was like, girl, no. You ain't got the body for this little sheet that your ass that went out here and made a little cape on, child. She had like a little hood. The back was out. Then it was like straight down. It was a hot damn mess. That was just not good. I didn't like it. It was whatever. And then it had like sequins of shit on it like she was going to the prom. I said, child. The color code is red, girl. I don't know if nobody told you why you came in here dressed like a retarded looking ghost up in here. But she spots Sunny and Moses. Destiny spots Sunny and Moses across the room when she comes in. Her face looked like somebody farted in her damn mouth, okay? Her face, I'm going to say it again, her face looked like somebody up and farted in her mouth because she was like this. Face all scrunched up, okay? So to see her, all right, so then they turn around. Moses and Sunny actually noticed Destiny as well. And they kind of whisper something to each other. So Sunny was probably like, there go that bitch right there. That's kind of probably what she was probably saying to Moses. All right, so Destiny comes in. She makes her round. She's speaking to people. She hugs Courtney and Stormy and, a little side hug or whatever, being fake as hell. And then they ask her how she's actually doing and how she feels. And she was like, I feel good. Like, how else am I feel? So Stormy hugs Destiny. She kind of pats on the ass. She playing with her ass. I was like, what y'all doing? This some lesbo shit right here. Like, girl, don't be using this episode to come out the closet on me. So Sunny and Moses, child, they sitting back watching this whole interaction where they tapping on each other's butt and stuff. Moses is looking directly in the camera like, y'all see this bullshit? I was like, Moses, you're not supposed to look directly into the camera. So I look away. When the camera is here, you look away. Don't look directly. So he was looking at the camera like, look, did y'all get this shit right here? I was dying laughing. So Sunny says, Sunny goes on to say that when Destiny arrives at the party, she says that I feel it's important to pull her aside to actually have a talk with her because I don't want to be in a room and people are side-eyeing and snickering about me. So she wanted to clear the air up front because she already knew it was going to be some bullshit once Destiny arrived. Okay. Somebody said I almost spit out my drink. Girl, don't spit that vodka out. All right. Don't do that, girl. You better swallow that vodka. All right. So Sunny goes up to Stormy to ask her if it's okay if she pulls Destiny to the side to chit chat with her at the party. I gotta respect that. If you come to my party, I don't want you making a scene with somebody that you have an issue with. So respectfully, you can come up to that person and say, hey, look, I need to have a serious conversation with somebody that's here at the party. Do you mind if I have that conversation here? Okay. Or do you prefer that I wait and just not even have it here at all? I respect that. I can respect it. Okay. A whole lot. So of course, Stormy was like, that she's going to put them in a private room. So she agrees that they can go ahead and have this conversation. She's going to put them in a private room away from everybody so that nobody's in their conversation and they can go ahead and hash this shit out. Okay. So Sunny walks up to Destiny. She's real, like bold with it. And she says, excuse me, Destiny. Would you like to go have a chat? So Destiny, she's, acting all fake as always. She looks at her like, oh, hi. She gives her that look like, hi, what do you want? She got to give her that look. So be a confessional, child. Destiny had to go into confessional after that. She says that Sunny is asking for this moment. She says that everything in me wanted to slap fire out of her face. She says, but as the lady I'm evolving into, I had to make a better choice. And I was like, girl, if you'd slapped her, that you probably, your damn bun, that Dottie People's bun would have been thrown across that damn room like a frisbee. You ain't crazy. All right. So I was like, girl, what kind of lady are you involved into besides the one to be in jail every other month? Girl, goodbye. All right. So they both walk into this room in the back, child. And Sunny actually leads the way, and Destiny is following her back there. So Sunny says, be a confessional. She said, let's just address this head on. All right. So she's ready to get on with this conversation and dead this situation. So Sunny says, I reached out to you and you didn't respond. So, all right. Destiny says, what did you expect me to say? All right. Destiny is acting real passive aggressive right here. And I want to slap her ass. Okay. So Sunny says nothing, but I didn't expect you to go on a podcast and actually speak on it after I reached out to you. Okay. Destiny in full attitude mode says, why not? Okay. So Sunny says that why would you do that? Destiny says, well, I am a public figure. And why would I not talk about my private life? So Sunny says that you were no longer a public figure around this point in time. All right. So Destiny says, she looks like, duh. She said, your title doesn't expire because you're not on the show. Trying to be a smart ass. Okay. So Sunny says, okay, but you chose to speak about something that you had the opportunity to speak with me about. All right. So Destiny says that what I need to speak to you about, like asking her what I need to speak to you about. So she said that you didn't speak with me about being in a relationship with my ex. So she is bitter as hell about that. Okay. So Sunny says, I actually reached out to you. Destiny says 2 days before your marriage announcement. So Sunny says, doesn't matter. So Destiny says, it does matter. So they're going back and forth, child. It's starting to heat up. So Sunny says that then you let time go by before actually going on this podcast. So you act like you felt away or you act like you were over it, but then you got mad again and then you went and did this damn podcast. It was putting 20 on 10, trying to make shit seem like it was different than what it really was. That's what Sunny was letting her ass know. So Destiny said, and what does that mean? So Sunny says that when you met with him earlier, he said that you had a lot to say about him and about me. All right. So Destiny says, rightfully so. Says that you can't be shocked about that, are you? I said, child, please go ahead and slap her right now. All right. This is a great place to go ahead and slap her. So Sunny says that if you want to have a real conversation, so Destiny interrupts her mid-sentence and says, I don't want to. She says that really there's no realness in this. And why would I want to have a real conversation anyway? Okay. Sunny then goes be a confessional, child. She says that even though I'm here to address it head on, she says that I'm not trying to be nasty to her, but she's actually trying to bring that out of me. Okay, so Sunny is getting irritated with Destiny being a smart ass while they're trying to have a grown woman conversation. So Destiny is back to the two of them again. So Destiny says that when y'all get together, as if you don't know, girl. Sunny says, look, we exchanged numbers in July, August. Destiny says, well, we were still together July, August. Girl, you were not together July, August. So Sunny says, girl, He had a girlfriend and a whole different situation during that time. So Destiny says, so what does that say about you? Okay. And I was like, well, what the hell does that say about you? You just said you was with him. So if he had a girlfriend, a whole different situation, that also makes you a fucking side chick and what you trying to call Sunny. That don't make you no better than her because you feel like you got a title. If he was seeing somebody else, bitch, you would be a side chick. Okay. Girl, you already said on the damn podcast that you and Moses were broken up a whole 5 months before that situation, that y'all won't dealing with each other. Now all of a sudden, July, August, you with him? Girl, bye. Sunny says that you weren't with him then. So Destiny says, so you were a side chick to his girlfriend too? So I was like, you too, girl. So Sunny says they were actually done by that time. So Destiny says, so what does that make you? She said that you're actually overlapping my relationship with another woman. So Sunny says that you were done, weren't you done 5 months? Weren't you guys done like a whole 5 months before? Destiny says that was he with 2 women? Or Sunny said no. So Destiny says, or were you a side chick to 2 women? Sunny says, bitch, I ain't never been no side chick. I was like, oh, not the bitch word, girl. So Destiny says, I'm not your bitch. All right. So then Sunny looks at her like, yeah, you is today. All right. So Destiny kind of does like this little laugh inside like, like that. And then she says, this whole situation is foul. There's no way to make it something else. It's just foul. Okay. So I was like, Destiny, do you have the same anger towards the said woman that he was seeing during the time that you tried to say you was with him? Because you got a lot of heat for Sunny, but you don't have that same kind of heat for this alleged woman that he was also seeing. Okay. You don't have that heat for her. But Destiny then says that the part that I don't like is that y'all tried to drag my name in the gutter. Sunny says, I dragged your name. Destiny says, yes, you did. Says that, and you said that I was a side chick to this man, and you know that it's not true. So Sunny says, not true because you are. Destiny says that I was a side chick to his ex-wife. So Sunny says that he was with his ex-wife since he was 17 years old. So that means that Destiny was also seeing Moses during the time that she was with LB. Lord have mercy. So Destiny says that he was married to her and then divorced in prison. So she had to let everybody know he was in prison. She says, and I had no contact with him during that time. So Sunny says, but when you were dating him, that you were in a full relationship. So Sunny just blasted Destiny to let the world know that during the same time you was messing with LB, that you were also messing with Moses. Which is why LB went out here and divorced your ass. So you did step out on LB with Moses. That's why he left your ass and filed for divorce. But Destiny sent, y'all remember they said, Destiny sent pictures to Moses of LB to, I guess, get his approval, at which that's when Moses told him that he ain't it. Meaning that's not the type of dude that you would be with because you like thug ass niggas and LeBaric ain't about that. So Moses told you when he saw the picture of LB, yeah, he ain't it. Meaning I'm that nigga you need to fool with, not him. So yeah, Sunny just blasted your ass, Destiny. So Destiny then tries to overtalk her, which is a telltale sign that Sunny is telling some truth there. Anytime a person try to overtalk you when you are talking to them about something, they are trying to cover up some shit. Now, we couldn't get the truth out of Destiny about why she and LB got into a divorce. We could not get the truth. She did all this. Oh, I can't talk about it. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. It's legal reasons why I can't say anything. But it took Sunny to come on here and say that you were messing with this man during the same time that you were in a relationship, at which we know that relationship was with LB. All right. So Destiny says, when I met him, he was single and so was I. That's a lie. Sunny says the process of off and on was with your relationship that you were in, which was LB. We ain't gonna play with y'all today. Again, Destiny tries to overtalk Sunny to keep her from exposing her. See, you wanted to have this conversation. You wanted to get cocky with her. Now she done up and blasted that ass, and you looking real crazy and trying to cover that shit up. So she never spoke on her divorce, and now the shit is coming out. Destiny said, don't start spreading rumors and lies, telling Sunny that. Sunny said, you spread rumors about me. So Destiny says that you were a side chick. And Sunny says, I was never a side. She said, I was never a side chick to who? Who was our side chick too? So Destiny is now trying to change the narrative and the conversation from you were fucking around on LB with Moses to the back to the whole who was a side chick and who was not. I caught that. You're trying to change the conversation from that because you no longer want to talk about what Sunny was talking about you stepping out on LB with Moses. You trying to now dictate this whole you was a side chick, no, you was a side chick. We already done figured out who was the side chick in this situation. Destiny is changing the subject because her ass is on blast. So Sunny says on the podcast, you said that you were broken up 5 months, right? Destiny said you talked to him prior to that. Sunny says, I was never the side chick, baby. I'm the wife, and puts her ring up in Destiny's face. So Destiny kind of looks like, wow. So Sunny says, I was never she said, I was never side chicken, honey. So Destiny says, okay, so you won, right? You won, right? So she's trying to retreat a little bit. Sunny says, there's no side chicken here, baby. So Destiny says, so you played a dumb game and you win dumb prizes. No, baby, you won a dumb prize because you lost the best thing that ever happened to you, which was LeBear, a nigga that was taking care of you, that was trying to give you everything. And when he left your ass, you lost everything. So you were the one that lost out on the most. All right. So Destiny is mad and fuming by this time. And she says that he was sleeping with everybody all over St. Louis. So this is what she's on now. So if he was sleeping with everybody in St. Louis, you was flying your drunk ass out there to go sleep with him as well. So what does that say about you? You were in a hurry to get your pH balance thrown off and every damn thing else. So while you trying to make Sunny look bad, you making yourself look bad because you two were sleeping with him while he was sleeping with all of St. Louis. When the last time you been checked out? And you were sleeping with a raw. How do we know that? Because you said also on your little podcast over there, he was trying to get you pregnant. And you said it on the show. He was steady trying to get me pregnant. So how do people get pregnant? You definitely ain't using no contraceptions. So that means you were sleeping with him raw, knowing that he was going up raw in other women. What that make you? Why you trying to put somebody else on blast with your nasty ass? With your nasty ass. Y'all say it. I hope she watching my channel too. You nasty. If you knowing that this man is sleeping with multiple women, you knew you weren't his main chick. You were one of many. So if he was flying you in town at which you had to stay at a hotel, you didn't get to stay at his house. You know why? Because if a man is seeing you like that, you stay at his house and sleep beside him if you his main chick. But when you just a side bitch who just coming into town to get that D, you got to stay at the hotel and get your ass flew back to the house. You didn't get to stay with him because he didn't see the value in you as being the main chick. You just come in and give him that good and get your ass back on the plane and take your ass back home. And now you don't swallow every disease if he might have one. I don't know. But if you're sleeping with that many people, you don't went down there and then gave him that throat action knowing he done been going up in other women raw. What that say about you? How many bumps you had across your lips lately? I'll wait. And back to it. Got flued out. Got flued out to be at the clinic when your ass flew back. But you're trying to call somebody else out. We move on though. She done pranced and she done try to walk the hell up out of there because she knew, honey, the block was hot. That Sunny came in there to read her ass down and expose her. All right? You a bitter child. You are bitter. So she, child... So she done pranced her ass over there to the door to get ready to walk out. All right. Sunny showing her that ring done pissed her the hell off because she thought she was going to get a ring. So Sunny responded to Destiny by saying that Moses ain't sleeping with all no St. Louis now. He's married, okay? She says that's on your time, okay? Meaning he ain't did that shit to me. He did that shit to you. All right. Destiny says that you're a liar because they've been calling me, meaning all these women, lies. All these women been calling you to tell you he been sleeping with them. Why would they tell them that, girl? Why would all these women, and how do you know all these women that he messing with? It's given that you might be a little sister wife, or maybe you might have done a few threesomes or whatever when your ass went up and down there. Now you want to sit up here and lie and try to embarrass her since she exposed you for sleeping with Moses during the time that you was with LB. That's what it is. You embarrassed now that everybody national television know your ass was a hoe out here. Now you're going to try to say that he was sleeping with everybody in damn St. Louis down there, child. So Destiny said, Destiny says, you're a liar because they've been calling me. All right. They've been calling me to tell me that he was sleeping around with everybody down there. Okay. So Destiny also goes on to say, and the whole time Sunny just looking at her like, girl, get out of here. Because you lying your ass off now. You putting 10 on 20, child. Or 20 on 10. So Destiny says that what does it say about you? If you knew that he was a cheater and cheating on his wife, what's the matter, love? Okay. And what's the matter with you? What you so mad for? Because you were sleeping with him too while he was married. So the same thing you saying to her, the same applies to you. The same applies to you. Okay. Oh, nasty butt. Nasty ass. So Destiny said that you can't be that smart. And she's walking out, mind you, while she's saying this. You can't be that smart. She's telling Sunny that. Sunny says, and not that you that smart either. Because the same shit you trying to say somebody else did, you was full-fledged doing it, sis. All right. So Stormy at this time is at the door because Destiny done open the door and she's kind of yelling back inside at Stormy all these little allegations, child. So Stormy, she done heard this altercation going on, so she done went to the door to try to calm them down because by this time people outside of the party, they're hearing this bullshit. So so Destiny, she's walking out because she's pissed off at this point in time, and Destiny says that I ain't got time to talk to dummy, and then she gonna point at Sunny. Sunny says, "Girl, please," and Destiny slams the door. So then she goes back into where the party is, Destiny does, okay? And she says, let me go get a drink before I have to slap a hoe in here. But you was in the room with her, okay? If you were going to slap a hoe, that was the greatest time to do it because you was right there. Why you got to go out and go get a drink to slap a hoe when you're already right there? That's what we talking about, that energy, baby, that energy. Whatever energy you got over here, please have it over here. Don't be talking about you want to slap somebody when you right there with her. Like, why you got to double back, girl, when you right here? Girl, you be threatening people with a good time too much. Anyway, girl. So Stormy kind of opens the door to check in on Sunny to ask her what is going on. She said, girl, you okay? I heard all this shit that was going on out here now. She in here calling you a dummy. Y'all in here talking about y'all. Is Dick hopping in here? Girl, what is going on? Is you good? That Stormy's on that bullshit. Sunny was like, girl, it went well. And she threw her hands up like, oh, child, this is a hot damn mess. So she kind of walks back out to the party as well. She goes and sits down beside Moses. Moses looking like, look, bitch, tell me everything and tell me all of it. All right. Yes, God. So during this time, as soon as Sunny sits down, in walks Martell, child. Martell enters the party. He greets Destiny. Them two look like they were kind of on a date. Their energy kind of gave they were on a date. It was weird. All right. Destiny was following them all around the party. Then they stand there and you see Sunny and Moses, who then looks up and notices Destiny standing back, like staring at them. And by that time, Martell is staring at them as well, okay? Martell is looking like, hold on. So Destiny says, did you see Sunny and Moses are here? She couldn't wait to tell him that. So Martell looks like, really? Like, where they at? It looks so he says, and no. Destiny says, yeah. She says, I just actually had a conversation with her lying ass. So Martell kind of looks like, oh, snap, what happened? So Martell says that you ain't throw no drink on her, did you? Destiny says, no. She says, I'm in my healing space now. Just a second ago, you just said you were going to slap a bitch. So now you healing again? I'm confused, girl. Usually you want to slap a bitch, then you want to heal. All right, go and get that out of the way first. Slap a bitch, then go heal. All right, you got it backwards, girl. But anyway, so Destiny then says that you still need to be my bodyguard tonight, though. I heard he been really guarding your body though outside of the party though. That's what the people have said. That's what the people have said. People have said that Martell really was out here guarding your body, and you had, we'll leave it alone though. All right. But Destiny, you was giving pancake ass in that dress. I just want to let you know if you watching my show, girl. You were not serving, girl. You were not. Okay. Moving on, honey. Sunny, like I said, Sunny is sitting there with Moses, and they're kind of looking at this whole dynamic between Martell and Destiny, kind of staring at them, and it's kind of uncomfortable for them as well. Martell says that if you gotta slap a bitch, then just slap a bitch. I was like, how are you encouraging that? Well, let me just say, I did kind of want to see somebody get slapped. I ain't even gonna hold you. I did hope that Sunny would have slapped the hell out of Destiny. Now, do I promote violence? Not all the time, but in that moment, yes. All right, so Destiny starts laughing after Martell tells her, if you got to slap a bitch, then slap a bitch. So Destiny and Martell, like I said, they're just sitting there just staring at Sunny and Moses, trying to make it as uncomfortable as they can. So Sunny is telling Moses how the conversation with Destiny went back in the room. She says that it was very interesting and a lot of jabs were thrown. She says that she dropped the, hold on. Oh, she says that she actually dropped the ball. She says, but I actually picked it up and scored. I said, damn. She said Destiny dropped the ball with Moses, but she picked the ball up and scored. I said, well, hot damn, okay. So they still standing back. Destiny and Martell still standing back, pressed like a whole panini or warehouse, a child. Dressed like a whole warehouse of paninis, looking at Sunny and Moses, still staring at them. She's sipping her drink, still staring at them. I was like, girl, that is awkward as hell. So Sunny says that she is in her own way. She says, and she says that I ain't trying to get her approval. I don't have to get her approval. She says, but she has so much to say. So she says that, so say it to me. You know, that's what she's telling Moses. She has so much to damn say, so she should have said it to me. And that's what she was saying about the conversation in the back. So Destiny then says that they are a match made in hell, and I hope that they are happy. And then she sips her drink, and then she starts staring at them again. No, you don't hope that they're happy, Destiny. You hope that they have the worst damn marriage that they can ever have. You are so damn bitter, girl. So Martell says, well, as long as they're happy together. So Destiny kind of looks at him like, no, okay, like no, okay. So Destiny says, but why they gotta be here though? Well, first of all, that ain't your call, bitch, because that's not your party. They were invited by Stormy to the party, just like Stormy invited you. So you don't get to dictate who be somewhere where your ass was invited to. Okay. Somebody said not the Temu dress. I cannot. All right. Yeah. So why you trying to dictate who can be at somebody else's party when your ass was invited there? Okay. Talking about why they gotta be here. Girl, why you gotta be there? Looking like a busted condom. Sit your ass down with your back meat out. So Sunny says, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. She says we can go ahead and actually leave this little party. She says it's cool and all. The sandwiches is nasty and whatnot. She picked a little hard ass sandwich up and looked at it and put the shit back down. She says, look, I'm ready to leave when you are. Okay. So they get up to leave. As they're getting ready to walk out, Stormy spots them leaving, and she looks like, where the hell y'all going? Like, the party ain't even got started yet. Where y'all going? So Stormy's kind of giving them the, you know, her snout is kind of up like this, looking like, where the hell y'all going? So Destiny, she goes to kind of take pictures and try to act like she's unbothered after she sees them leave, because that's the best part of her night, y'all, to see them walk out. So Nell kind of staring at them too, like, why they leaving? Girl, you know why they leaving, okay? So Sunny and Moses, they're walking hand in hand, leaving, going to their car to get ready to leave the party, child. So back inside the party, Martell, he kind of makes his way over to Trish and Ken to actually speak to them. Martell and Destiny, they're kind of walking around like they are on a date, like they're there together. So Ken says via confessional that he got to get Martell together about the wrong impression that he made about Trisha, but he says he's not going to do it tonight because it's not the right time. All right, I can respect that. Martell makes his rounds, like I said, to go speak to everybody. He goes over and speaks to Nell. Nell is happy to see him, and Nell says that she thought that Martell would show up with his chest out, because everybody was saying that Martell was supposed to be in like a model or whatever for the actual party. Martell said, "Nuh-uh," says that I'm not like your husband, child, meaning that Chris be trying to walk around with his damn shirt off. And they kind of laugh it out or whatever. So Nell said that we have Megatron over there, and then she pointed over there at Ken, calling him Megatron. So, because y'all know he's real muscular. So Martell says that, yeah, you know, I can't compete with him, meaning his body is good. And Martell was like, look, man, I ain't paid my damn gym membership. So shit, I ain't been able to get into the gym to work out. So my body is looking bad out here. And I've been trying to eat whatever I can get. I've been eating out there in the schoolhouse with that damn, you know, with the kids or whatever. So my body is just not bodying no more. Because y'all know Martell ass used to be in the gym every damn day. But y'all know his money funny. His money is ha-ha out here. So he ain't been able to pay that damn gym membership. So he ain't been able to go to the damn gym. All right. So, of course, Martell backed out of the model role that Stormy gave him. And Stormy, of course, was very disappointed when she found out that he was not going to do it, because he was saying that his body was not right. And he didn't want to be up there with his damn shirt off with his body looking crazy. So, like I said, Stormy, she's disappointed that Martell backed out. She says that she said he must have stage fright. I mean, kind of, y'all remember how he was at the expo when he was peeping around the curtain and stuff? I think Martell got stage fright, because every time he has the opportunity to be on stage and to have the attention on him, he don't like it. He starts acting real goofy and giggly like a little female. Yeah, it was given he needed to go somewhere and sit his ass down. So Stormy makes an announcement over the microphone to everyone at the party. And she thanks everyone for coming out to the Lovers and Friends Gala. All right. During that time, the dancers start dancing. It's kind of like she kind of cued the dancers to start dancing. During that time, they start dancing. Martell, he's kind of looking at the dancers real hard because they're up there gyrating, child, and on this shit right here. Ken, he comes out with his sick boxers on with no shirt on, giving, child. He's serving, body was bodying. Trisha, child, aka Chinny Chin Chin, walks out honey, and takes her gown off, child. And she got on this little like one piece little situationship, child, with her little ass cheeks out, serving body, body, body. All right. She walks up to Ken all sensual like this right here. And then she turns around like Stormy told her to do and backs up on him like this right here. He pours the oil on her. He's oiling her up, rubbing her all up and down. And she kind of lays her head back on him like this, just kind of getting into the moment, even though she was feeling uncomfortable. So she just kind of went with it. They would give a little sexy vibes. I ain't going to lie. Okay. I was like, girl, but when you do it next time, don't throw your head back because you're giving too much chin in that scene right there, girl. Oh, girl, I got scared just about this much right here when you did that. So Ken proceeds to rub her down, child, in the hot oils, baby, like Teddy P said, girl. And Trisha, child, she says that she has never felt so uncomfortable, child, in all her life. And she also says via confessional, child, that she had to give her pep talk to him during the time that they were doing all that, and she was talking to him through her teeth so that people would not understand what she was saying because she felt hella uncomfortable while she was standing there half dressed and he was rubbing her down. They were doing that in front of everybody, so she felt hella uncomfortable. She says that she kept her calm through it. She says, and she's happy that they were done with that whole situation pretty much. So Martell during this time, whenever they showed him, the camera panned on Martell while he was rubbing her down, and she kind of had her head back on him, and they were kind of like, in that mode. Martell, he was, doing something with his coat, and the cameraman put it on Martell, and he was looking like he didn't approve of that. I was like, hold on, what is this right here, Martell? Like, what is this? What is this right here? Why are you looking like this at Trish and Ken while he is rubbing her up and down with the hot oils, baby? Like, what is this? Martell was looking a little bothered. I ain't gonna hold you. Martell had a little look on his face where he was looking kind of bothered that Ken was rubbing her up and down like that. Like he got like his mind kind of went somewhere, maybe to where he might have rubbed her ass down a time or two. I don't know. So Destiny and Nell, they go outside to have a conversation about the Sunny situation. It's about Sunny and Moses, child. She ain't done. Nell, of course, as we know, honey, is the bone carrier in this situation. I'm sick of her ass, but here we go. Nell gives Destiny all the details about the conversation that she had with Sunny, okay? Destiny is still visibly upset, rolling her eyes in attitude mode, all right? Destiny says that around the party, she says that she invited Sunny to that it was Destiny, Moses, Sunny, who actually sat beside Moses and said that Sunny had her dude there, and Destiny said her accountant, why she got an accountant when you ain't got no money, it's so beyond me, was also there, including another dude. Why Destiny got an accountant? Let me go back to that. Destiny, why you got an accountant when you ain't got no money? That's weird. What are they counting? Sheep? I don't know, girl. Anyway, so Destiny says that when she saw Sunny's friend, that she told Destiny in St. Louis that Sunny did the very same thing to her, meaning took her man. I said, that's a goddamn lie, Destiny. You are still mad that this girl exposed you for fucking around on LB, and now you just making up shit out of the blue. Why you didn't say that to Sunny? Why you didn't say, oh, well, anyway, that's why one of your friends told me that you did the same thing to her. You didn't say that while y'all was arguing in there. But what you did do was get out there with Nell and make up some bullshit that you done thought about because you were fuming at the fact that she done blasted your ass. So now you making shit up. You know that never happened. This is the first time we done heard that. And you done did several interviews and I ain't heard none of it. So Nell says via confessional that this is a lot to digest, Destiny, child. Destiny is just really hurt, child. You would know. Is it kind of like how Chris Fletcher's wife was hurt when she found out them damn letters when your ass was still writing Chris when she told you that they was trying to work on their marriage nail? Was it that kind of hurt? Anyway. So Destiny says that when she pulled away from Moses, that Moses chose someone that would hurt her. Why you gotta make it about you? Anyway, so Nell says that's not a good man. Now that's just not a good man, Savannah. So Destiny, she's shaking her head like this because she getting ready to start crying. She get ready to start crying. Nell said, that's Destiny. That's just not a good man. By this time, she's holding her by both arms and she's looking at her in the face. Moses is not a good man, okay? Destiny, she's shaking her head. Her eyes are starting to well up with tears, child. Destiny says, out of all the women in St. Louis, that and I always say he is a good-looking man and all, and you choose her. She on that shit. I was like, oh, girl. Oh, girl. Where's this energy right here that you was on? You don't went from this. You acting like Stormy now, girl. You give me 5 emotions in like 2 minutes, girl. That's giving too much. Why you on this knuckle if you buck and now you crying, girl? Like, I don't know. So Destiny then says that you actually did that to hurt me. That's why you did it, I was like, You actually got with Sunny to actually hurt me because you knew that would hurt me. I was like, they're not here, Destiny. Who are you talking to? Destiny was saying it like they were actually there, and she was telling them, you actually got with Sunny because you wanted to hurt me or whatever. That's how her voice was. I said, child, bye. So she is crying, child. She is crying at this point. She is wiping her face and all that, child. Oh my God. She said, that was really my friend, talking about Moses. That was really my friend, he was really, really my friend or whatever. So Nell says, did you love him, girl? I said, look at this fake shit. Did you love him, girl? And Destiny, she's crying. She said, yes. Yes, I loved him. I've known him for 15 years, girl. I've known him for 15 years, and I've been through some of the darkest hours. I said, wait a minute. That's what P. Diddy had said. You stealing what he had said, girl. He went through some dark times. You went through some dark times like P. Diddy with him, girl. Was you out here on the Coquiana too? We'll check back with you. Destiny goes via confessional, child. She said that Moses was always somebody or someone that I was friends with. I bet you were. She says, I could call him, I could confide in him, I could vent to him, so talking to Nell about Moses, it became real, it became real to me. And we, after this, girl, we can't be friends no more. I said, girl, not that RL and Deborah Cox child. Y'all can't be friends no more. I said, girl, bye. So Destiny then says that there's no going back from that, The friendship was just lost behind that. She's still on her bullshit, crying. She starts crying harder, child. I said, can we go to commercial right here? Because I ain't feeling this shit. All right. So Nell says, so he never reached out to you? Destiny says, never. So Nell says, I'm sorry, Destiny. I'm so sorry. I said, child, bye. So she holding her arms trying to console her. Destiny, she's just standing there. Yeah, he never reached out. I was like, child. Did you reach out to your doctor? Did you reach out to your doctor? That's who you should have been reaching out to. Like, fuck, what's going on over here? Reach out to your doctor, girl, and figure out what's going on down there. Because from what we heard, girl. Ooh. Anyway, so Destiny says, I realize that it is what it is. Well, stop crying then. Shit. If you realize it is what it is, what you crying for, child? She said, life goes on. I felt what I felt. And I feel how I'm feeling. Life will go on. Life is going to go on. Shit. Ooh, Jesus. Life is going to go on. I said, girl, well, please let it go on. Because I'm tired of you crying. Shit. All right. So Nell then says to Destiny, child, she says, and you're going to be fine. I mean, shit. I was a side chick at once. I added that part in. I was a side chick too, girl. I had cheated with a married man. And look at me, girl. 30 years later, and I'm fine, girl. By way of the doctor, of course. But yeah, girl. But I was like, Destiny always have that hard exterior I've noticed with her. But Destiny is really a softie. That is a hard exterior that she's put on herself so that people don't actually pierce her. Destiny don't like to show her real feelings. So she puts up this hard exterior like she like this, but she really like that. She's not hard at all. She's soft. Destiny is a softie and will cry at the drop of a hat. Okay. She is. I see it. It's a facade. It's a facade, girl. It's a facade because you try in the same way she was with Sunny when she and Sunny were talking. I feel like at that time she wanted to break down and cry, but I don't feel like her pride would have allowed her to do that because then she would have felt like Sunny would have won. Y'all know how some people feel like I ain't even gonna give you the satisfaction of me standing up here, bitch, and crying, even though you hurt me, because I'm not gonna make you feel like you got the best of me. And that's why she waited until she got into a safe space with Nell and had a conversation with her away from everybody else because she likes to be like this in front of everybody. And then she let it out and cried. She cried hard about that man. You can tell she's still in love with his ass. Okay. I don't know what the hell he did to her when he put the thing on her ass, but she was crying. Oh, she was crying over him. All right. All right. So let's move on, child. The party, child. The party is over. Finally, child. Destiny done cried us out of the party, girl. We're going on into the next scene where they're at Stormy and Courtney's house. All right. So Stormy is at home with her son, child. She's letting him water the plants. Her little boy Chase, he's so cute. With her babysitter by the name of Bree. All right. Her weave was fucked up. I was like, girl, y'all know I don't miss nothing. So I had to say that. All right, Bree, your weave was messed up out there, girl. All right. So Stormy says that the gala was actually a success. All right. Which was her party. Courtney actually comes in and Stormy tells him the Chess is actually watering the plants. Courtney tells Stormy, says, you know what? I was just at the warehouse and the police popped up there. So Stormy's looking like, Police, what the popo doing there? What the popo doing up in there? So Stormy says, what they pulling up for? So Courtney says, they were looking for you. Stormy says, what they looking for me for? Courtney says, well, I asked them what they were looking for, and they couldn't give me any information, so I don't know. Stormy says, you're playing with me, right? Courtney says, nah, I'm for real. They were actually there looking for you. So Stormy says, but why would they be looking for me? I don't get it. I don't understand. Courtney says, you might want to go call or text your lawyer and check into that and see what's up with that, okay? So Stormy, she is sitting there looking all crazy, like, looking all crazy, making faces, looking crazy as hell. So moving on. She's kind of maybe like reflecting on maybe if she's done something. Maybe she's thinking like, what did I do? Did I beat a bitch ass the other day? Like, did I cut somebody out? Did I put paws on somebody? Maybe I forgot. I don't know. So it's like her mind is just kind of like a hamster wheel, like trying to figure out why the damn police is looking for her ass. So Stormy says, how many police was it? I'm like, girl, it don't matter if it was one, girl. You might want to go check that shit out. How many police was it? So Courtney said it was actually 2 of them. She said, oh, it was 2 of them? Oh, it was 2 police looking for me? She said, ain't no way. She said, I don't believe that. I was like, okay, girl, go on out there then. So Courtney says, I'm telling you the truth. She said, I ain't gonna lie to you about the damn police now. So Stormy goes via confession. She says, I'm lost because she said, I don't even live that type of life. She says, I'm actually worried and I need to go ahead and text my lawyer to kind of figure out what the hell is going on here. So then the babysitter child with the effed up weave is asking Courtney about the 2 cops. Like, why was the 2 cops there? He already said he ain't know. See, if you didn't have that damn ugly ass weave in your head, you'd be able to hear. With that messed up bob over your ears. You couldn't hear him because that damn cheap ass hair was in your ears. Anyway, I ain't mean to go there, but I did. So Stormy comes in, child, after a few minutes, after she done went back there and text and called her damn lawyer, child, and says that the lawyer told her that she has 2 warrants. Okay, so BT, which we know is Black Titanic, child, put out 2 warrants on her whenever Black Titanic went over to her warehouse, and Stormy was threatening her girl and calling her all kind of biatches and telling her, I'm gonna whoop your ass. This how people get powed out here. So she did that shit, girl, which was so crazy because Stormy went live and recorded herself committing a crime. That shit is crazy. How you go live and give evidence on yourself? I said, girl, shut the front and the back damn door. So Stormy, child. So Courtney says, 2 warrants for your arrest. Stormy says, yes. And it's over harassing communication. Same shit that Martell had. Disorderly conduct says that when that damn lady came to the warehouse, she talking about Black Titanic. So Courtney says, that stalker lady? So Stormy says, yeah, that stalker lady. She talking about Black Titanic. So Stormy says the same lady that rode around the damn city to every location that we ever had a business, making all these damn videos and hateful videos about me. She says that one, the one that's the millimeter. Again, we hear that word. Everybody on the cast got it out for the damn millimeters, y'all. There name go again. There go again. So the babysitter says, well, how was it a warrant for you if she came to your warehouse? Why are you even talking? Go babysit, because that's your job. Your job across the screen said you were the babysitter. Where's the little boy? Because you're supposed to be watching him. Okay. Yeah, he could be in there sticking shit in the plug or any damn thing. You ain't watching him. So Stormy says, because I cursed her out, you don't get a warrant for cursing somebody out. Okay. You just really don't. Unless your ass is in Dubai. That's the only place I know where you can go and cuss somebody out and your ass go to jail. But over here in the US of A, you can cuss a bitch out and you ain't going to jail. From what I know, because I done cuss a few bitches out. But anyway, but she actually did threaten Black Titanic, like I said on the video. I actually played it yesterday when I reviewed it. She actually was crying and carrying on. Storm was acting crazy as hell in that live. But she was running back and forth, locking doors, and she cussed her out. And then she's still out there. And she's still out there. She was doing that shit. I said, girl, ooh. But the babysitter said, but she violated your business and your space, right? So that's why she got the warrant, because Black Titanic went and took 2 warrants out on her. So Stormy, like I said, she starts crying after she thinks about this damn warrant. She says, if they catch me out and about, they're going to arrest me. I was like, yeah, that's what they do when there's a warrant. But then she breaks down and she starts crying and she hugs Courtney. He hugs her back and he's just kind of like holding her, letting her just, release her emotions on him. But yeah, so that's around the same time that Stormy was, went to the hospital, child, and was talking about she had that damn sepsis after she found out she had them warrants. So she had to say, hey, look, maybe if I'm in the hospital, they ain't going to find my ass knowing that I got these warrants. But that's the end of the episode, and that's where it ends. All right. I will rate this particular episode an 8 just because of the confrontation between Sunny and Destiny. All right. That's what it gave. I give it an 8, child, because y'all know I usually stay between 6 and 7 because it's been hella boring. But I give it an 8 this particular episode. All right. Now let's get into what's going to happen next on Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right. So next episode is Tisha is going to be sitting down with a family member of hers where she tells her that she and Ken have actually been living together for over a year. Her family member looks shocked, like, y'all been living together over a year? Tisha gives that she don't have any interaction with her family. Like, they don't do family things together. Like, she already said, like, we don't go to family reunions. They didn't even know who Ken was when she did bring him around him. So I was just like, girl, y'all must don't hang around your family. You must be disconnected from family, because this lady was sitting there looking like, y'all been staying together over a year? So next scene is Tisha, and Destiny. They're going to meet up at this place to like a sipping paint type of place to discuss Stormy's party and how well it went, because y'all know Tisha was not there. Destiny tells Tisha and Sunny that Moses and Sunny were actually at the party. Tisha with her stupid ass gonna sit there talking about some, did you get to talk to him? Did you get to talk to Marceau side chicks? Stupid ass. So Destiny says, no, he just sat there and kept staring at me. Did we see the same thing? Because you actually were staring at him, but go off, child. So Tisha and Trish, they start laughing, okay? Destiny then says that I got up from the table, and that's the only reason that she got a seat, meaning that she got up from the table, and that's the only reason why Sunny was able to get Moses. No, baby, that's not how he got her, all right? But anyway, so Tisha says, do you still think that you can get him now? Meaning, do you still think you can get Moses right now, even though he's married to Sunny? Destiny said, absolutely, girl. I can get him. All right. I was like, girl, yeah, no, you ain't gonna be able to get him. Not the way your ass was outside crying, baby. You crying like you really knew he was gone. That's what it gave me. You crying like you knew that she done came up in there and got him and then put that thing on him, and he ain't never, girl. And I mean emphasis on the never coming back. Okay, that's what it gave. All right, but But Tisha, you worrying about this a little bit too much. You need to be worried about your husband over there, the Red Roof Inn, child, and are you gonna be able to get him back? Okay, because y'all been married 18 years, girl, and he is still out here giving you hell. So check up on that. All right, moving on, honey. Martell and Ken actually have an opportunity to speak, where Ken is asking Martell about how he has treated Tisha, acting like he didn't know her, and their whole interaction. Actually, Chris and Courtney are there as well as they're conversating. Ken tells Martell that Trish felt a way, that Martell acted like he did not know who she was. All right. Chris says, well, how are you supposed to know who she was? All right. I was like, can you stay out of that? He was talking to Martell. Martell says, well, you know, we were cool or whatever. We were actually cool, me and her. We were actually cool. So Chris says that, well, where'd y'all meet at then? Martell says, just out and about. So Ken is kind of looking like, hold up, what you mean y'all were out and about? When was this? So Stormy, okay, so next scene is Stormy. She's sitting down getting her hair done, and she's still mad about these damn warrants. She says that Betty, her mom, still has not called her after she done text and called her to tell her about these warrants. So she wanted to have a conversation with Betty about it because she was so hurt about it, and Betty still had not reached back out to her. All right. So next scene is Betty is going to be meeting up with Stormy to tell her that she needs her. Stormy's telling Betty that she actually needs her to be there for her during this time that she's dealing with this warrant situation. And Betty says, why I need to be there? Okay. Stormy says, cause this, Betty said, why I need to be there? Cause this ain't the first time, right? Stormy says, say what? The first time what? And Betty says, the first time that you went to jail. I said, oh shit. Why you gotta tell your daughter business like that, Betty? But y'all know that they already said last season that Stormy had already been to jail because of some situation where she like damaged or totaled somebody's car, where she beat somebody's car with like a bat or something like that over a man, where she damaged somebody's car over some man that she was seeing. I think it was over Courtney. Some woman, I think, might have been trying to get in their situation, and she did something to somebody's car and her ass went to jail behind that. But that is it, and that is all that's going to happen next episode. So we'll see what it's giving. I'm not happy that Betty's pit bull faced ass is going to be on the next episode, but it is what it is. Carlos is reaching and trying to do whatever he can to get these damn ratings up. But that's our show, guys. That's the review for Love and Marriage Huntsville, guys, season 8, episode 8. entitled Sunni'S Destiny Has Arrived. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the review as much as I did. I had a good time. I hope you guys did too. Somebody said, "Oh, Betty, I feel the same way." Okay. So, guys, if you enjoyed the review, please do not forget, all 612 of you guys, please do not forget to like the video. Okay. Again, please like the video. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me go ahead and thank my content creators that are here. I already see Aries Girl Podcast. She said, "Yes, great show." All right. True TV Podcast, if you're here, thank you for being here. Empress, if you're here, because I know she'd be here. Aries Girl Podcast, again, thanks for being here. Dear Retalk, if you're here, thanks for being here. Messy Hoes Atlanta, if you're here, thank you, girl. Girlfriends Chronicle, if you're in the building, I thank you for being here. Love Seen and Heard, thanks for being here if you are here as well. My mods, thank you so much. Tyra Daniels, Linda Gamble, and Belle Wilson, thank you guys so much for modding and keeping the trolling down in the chat for me. And again, my Caramelians, I love you guys down. Thank y'all so much for being here as well. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here, girl. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow for Car Chronicles, and bye.